return, then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
Here we go. Green 90. Green 90.
A toss play to Hunt, and they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. So the first interception of his career under center, he knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
It has to. And I know he feels like the world is just tumbling down at this moment, but there's got to be some veteran somewhere, some mentor that's going to tell him, hang in there, my man. Plenty more to come. Keep firing.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to bring this one down to right about the 20-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. Chris Jones on the stop.
Are you not going to be able to catch?
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
Smith on 3rd down. Dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do?
Melvin Gordon
protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
Throwing is Smith. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D. Ford in there to bury him for a loss of 11. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
Eugene said we got to fix the T. You can't run 2 plays in a row without some bullshit.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Smith. He's going to go up top for the end zone. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope. The good things are in store here today for them.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. For these Chiefs, Charles, another trip to the playoffs in 2017, but another early exit. And if you're a Chiefs fan, you probably continue to feel unfulfilled with the lack of postseason success. Okay. Look, it's been nearly a half-century since their last Super Bowl appearance way back in Super Bowl IV.
Yeah, and that's tough for their fans because they've been teased a little bit. Remember, last year in the regular season, they opened up the year going to New England and beating the Patriots. They also, early in the season, at home, beat the Philadelphia Eagles. Both of those teams played for the Super Bowl last year, so you know Kansas City's on that level. They need to continue to be opportunistic on defense. They take the ball away from people a lot. Plus 16 2 years ago, plus 15 last year. And then Patrick Mahomes expected many more downfield shots throwing the football. That means Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce will benefit.
Hey, let me get Pat Mahomes.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Melvin Ingram. In there
It's really the only faith I got in is my damn defense.
And that'll lead to fourth down. On fourth down on is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. Travis Benjamin deep for the Chargers. Taken in at the 11. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Now these Chargers, Charles, 9-7 in their first year back in the greater L.A. area under first-year coach Anthony Lynn. And Rivers continues to lead a gritty team. They went 9-3 after the 0-4 start last year. But look, still have just one playoff appearance in 8 seasons, and they have not won the AFC West since 09.
And you and I both know they know it too. And Phillip Rivers, he knows he's near the end of his career, but he still has productivity left. They made a big push at the end of last season. Rivers and Keenan Allen, still as dangerous a combination as there is in the league. And then on defense, who's blocking Melvin Ingram and Joey Bosa? And now you add Derwin James in as a playmaking safety. The Chargers believe 2018 could be their year.
Geno now to throw, eluding the pressure right. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Well, that's a nice job right there. He's looking downfield, but with no one open, he takes off and tries to run for it. He gets to the sidelines and gets out of bounds with a first down.
Now Geno on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll bring up second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Back now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Chargers here with a football. They've got it 2nd and 6 to start things out.
Wow, you know, man.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
On 1st and 10, Smith. Man open left side, it's Williams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
This game is so fucking game. Yes.
Times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Tight end here on a running play. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third
Jonas,
down.
I know how to cheat, don't I?
Under 4 to play now. Clock running. Third down. of the gun, Smith. Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
I liked his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs, because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goal is probably not what they were hoping for.
Now, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board.
Hey, bro, don't answer him,
Almost feels like
Andrew.
that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
They go play action here on first down. Forced out to his left. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Everyone has their strengths, able to move to their right or their left, being able to throw the football. So that means you've got to work on both, because you never know which way you're going to get flushed by pressure. In this situation, able to escape to his left and makes an accurate throw.
It's complete to Chris Conley. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Two minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back to Southern California after this. Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. Escape, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Corey Legion coming up the middle, gets him there for a loss of about 9. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's gonna go down again. Melvin Ingram in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Chargers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point kicker. Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
I can't help it. Every time I see Eric Berry make a play, as we just saw him make a tackle there, I just want to stand up and applaud.
Because he went to Tennessee like you?
Well, that doesn't hurt one bit, but how about the comeback?
This is caught inside the 15. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
Throwing now is Gino. And he is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Bucky Hodges from 8 yards out. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. This offense trots back out there now, and as they do, Charles, one thing to point out that we saw a second ago are some of the new rules in the NFL this year regarding kickoffs.
Yeah, nowadays, the kickoff team, no more running starts. Remember that when you can kind of circle a guy around and here he goes? No more. You have to start, close to the ball. And when it's kicked, then you get to take off and go, so you can't build up your speed that way. Also, when you're returning it, remember those wedges that we used to say where guys are formed together, 2 or 3 guys? No more of those. So it'd be a lot more man-on-man, one-on-one blocking. And also they have rules about where people have to be when the ball's kicked, where they have to be when the ball's caught. So to me, it's much more like a punt return than it is an actual kickoff return. So I'm eager to see if teams now take their punt returners, those nifty guys who make people miss in the open field, and make them the kickoff returners as well, because I think you can still get big plays in this area if you have the right people back there.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st down, Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And the Chiefs' new starter, Patrick Mahomes, with his first NFL touchdown pass, as they are now on the board here in the first half. And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered. Defensively, a disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean, the excitement level goes way up, but maybe we shouldn't be, because
I'm not gonna lie, that probably shouldn't have happened.
You've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver, because remember, it's a spot foul, and it'd be 1st and goal if it happens in the end zone, and you don't want to give up that play. And that little bit of hesitancy often works really well for offensive guys.
This is taken at the 3. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend, as we'll check in for the first time with the newest member of our Madden family. It's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Hey, Jonas, did you see that touchdown I just got scored on?
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This is taken at the 3. Solid return, pretty good field position.
Why only have like 3 zones, and one of them was a deep zone and nobody was there?
To start this 3rd quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. The completion good for 3, and it's second
down.
Sometimes
niggas got to learn.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
That first down completion.
I actually think he's a,
3. Second
I actually
7.
think he's a human.
From the gun, here's Smith. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now Gino. And an alley to run. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for
Jonas, why Geno Smith playing like this? Yeah, bro, keep that nigga. That's who you playing like. That nigga know his job on. Oh, man.
Forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd. Smith. He'll drop it off to McCaffrey.
I made Kendall Fuller fall.
First down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs.
He's shitty, bro, but look, bro, they actually don't give him no time, bro. And it's Eli Manning, bro. Yes. Bro, this nigga gets sacked 70 times a fucking 70 times a fucking week.
Well, he does it at a high level.
But like real shit, bro. This nigga's 47, bro.
His vision, straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
On the ground, this is Jackson finding room to the 20. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Justin Jackson with his first career touchdown and his first career
Marco,
game.
what happened to your nigga? I saw all his energy go down. But what happened to him?
Now Smith. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
Marco, what's wrong with your controller, bro?
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
Now, I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Right back to him on first down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang it.
This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chiefs are able to get this
Hey,
back
bro,
with
why
a
does that keep
touchdown.
happening, bro?
Point after, right down the middle. And that will shave one more
I'm not
off
running
this
press.
lead.
This
Butker
nigga
now
dumb,
to
nigga
kick this
doing
one
that
away.
all. No, I'm not trying to, nigga.
This one taken from the 7. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
I don't know. I don't,
On
because
the
I ain't
NFL
chose
scoreboard
press
elsewhere,
one time.
third
in the whole game.
quarter in Denver. Now the Broncos have added on to that lead. Case Keenum, a single touchdown pass to this point in that one. On first down, it's Smith. It's caught on the right side, Williams. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
He's going to air one out. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Steven Nelson able to get a hand in coverage.
What has not been the best game for him, but he definitely tried to get by with a little help from his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it, fell incomplete, but you're right, hasn't been a banner game here in the second half, just trying to get going.
Big thing is trying to keep confidence up and continue to fire.
Throwing deep for Galladay. So they took a shot there on third down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4.
Good job by this defense, and now playing what they call complementary football. Offense scores a touchdown for them, so they come right out.
Bro.
Force what should be a 3 and out and keep the momentum squarely on their side.
Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. A great return there of 22 yards. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Mahomes now to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10.
I don't got it no more.
Now it's Mahomes again. He's got the hook up with Conley. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
A very solid gain of 27. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it, because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in the 4th. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Butker now to kick this one away. Here comes the Chargers offense now back out onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Going for the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, LA. A big play there.
I was just
75 yards.
Because you ain't said nothing but book.
Here in the 4th quarter.
Because you saying book, bro, you ain't said nothing but
the home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more
I
up
have
there.
no
Why not?
fucking idea.
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And the Chiefs now getting set to go.
You got Saquon, Johnny?
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Mahomes hit. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Mahomes to throw on second down. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Corey Legion in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. Melvin Ingram getting him once again. His 3rd sack of the afternoon.
No.
And he's able to get it out of there.
I ain't never had a class with Michelson.
Now Benjamin. Might have needed just one more block as it stands. 37-yard return. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position. Now the Chargers offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right. But the problem for them is still within a possession. So they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28.
Don't get it. Yes,
Give
I
him
love
8
that
yards
shit, bro.
there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down and about the length of the football. They're in the 4th quarter in Denver. The Broncos, they're continuing to pour it on. Case Keenum with 1 touchdown pass thus far. They'll sneak it with Smith. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And this will be a 45-yard attempt. And Sturgis able to knock it through. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. He was looking for Watkins that time.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
McCaffrey trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. The Chargers on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 7. This is McCaffrey on the give. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Here is the punter Jones as he gets this one away. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. That'll go for only 17 yards on the punt. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Mahomes going to hand it off to Hunt. And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Good game,
As a
Marco.
fan of the NFL, for an opener, you can't ask for much more than this overtime in week 1.
I know it's hard to believe that some people may not have been watching our game, but I'll bet through social media they found out this one was snug and getting into overtime, and they flipped over here in a hurry. This is fantastic. If you're a fan of ball, you love these types of games.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Southern California.
Fuck no. Oh, that wasn't my fault. Look, man. My nigga Geno Smith. My nigga Geno Smith is shitty, bro. He done missed 2 throws. He done missed some throws. My defense let up a lot of yards. We got some lucky. We got some 2 kicks. That's low key what kept us in there. Yes, he does. I'm sorry, Kenny. I should have chose the Ravens, bro. I really should have chose. Bro, they don't ever save my pick. Yeah, bro. Them niggas, they not gonna keep holding me, nigga. What the fuck, nigga? I don't like this screenshot, Johnny. It just looks like I'm cheating. Who got him? Who got who? Why we not? Bro, you shouldn't have said that too loud. Yeah. Hey Johnny, why'd you do that with the ass out? Bro, shut up, bro. Just get on the team, bro. Either you on the team, you're not on. We don't need Rick. Well, Rick not a point guard. He just made a point guard. Cortez, I'll come play some. And we gotta play what's that called again tonight too, Cortez.